Now on CoastTV News.
More money in that minimum wage. The lowest paid workers in Delaware and Maryland are getting a boost on their next paycheck. The business of New Year's resolutions, how your goals for 2024 actually help prop up the economy. Taking the plunge, this splish splash helped Bethany Beach goers charge into the new year with big energy and bigger goosebumps.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
The new year means a new minimum wage for Delaware and Maryland workers. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with more money in the pockets of the working class here along the coast.
The new year means a new minimum wage for Delawareans. Here in the first state, the lowest paid workers are getting a $1.50 bump up to $13.25 an hour. CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber spoke with Bethany Beach employees who say they need this extra money just to survive.
Now that we're into the new year, minimum wage workers in Delaware are making $1.50 an hour more than they were just last week, or $60 more for a 40-hour work week. Sabrina Warner, who works at a local store in Bethany Beach, says this is a big deal.
With the housing cost continuing to rise, people need to live and support themselves, and it's very hard to do that on such a low amount for minimum wage.
Warner hopes the increase will encourage people to take jobs that have been hard to fill recently.
I mean, people that work in retail or the restaurants, they're needed. People have to work those jobs in order for other people to, so I just think it should be more of a even playing field.
Another employee is happy to see a few extra bucks, but she understands why it can put a stress on small business owners.
I feel like, especially here in Bethany Beach, which is the quiet resort, I love living here, but the holidays are over now, and I think it's going to slow down a lot. And we're not going to have the flow of customers coming into the store as, say over the holidays and definitely over the summertime. And I almost feel some kind of like guilt working here if there's no customers to help and to be of service. But the owner has said if we're not open, we don't have the chance to make a sale. So I see both sides of the story.
This wage increase has been a controversial topic, and I saw that firsthand out today while covering the story. Some employees were reticent to talk with their bosses around, and some store owners didn't want to go on camera because they were concerned their opinion on the rate hike wouldn't be well received. This is not the last time Delawareans can expect to see minimum wage increase. According to the Delaware Department of Labor, in 2025, minimum wage will increase again, this time to $15 an hour. In Bethany Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Heading over to Maryland, the state's $15 minimum wage starts today. Governor Wes Moore signed a bill accelerating the minimum wage increase to $15, effective January 1st, 2024. Maryland's last minimum increase was $12.50 to $13.25 last year. The Maryland and Delaware State Director at the National Federation of Independent Business says that really puts a pinch on small business.
They're saying, look, inflation is killing us. The cost of goods is going up. Add on top this wage increase that the General Assembly handed down to small businesses. They have no choice but to raise their prices on their customers and consumers.
Tipped workers in Maryland will be making the same, $3.63 an hour, if they get more than $30 a month in tips.
We're taking a live look into the Ocean City area right now. You can't really see too much here, but our meteorologist Alex Seymour is standing by, filling in for Paul Williams. And Alex, we do have some weather to be concerned about.
Yeah, we certainly do have a little bit of weather to be concerned about this evening. Just a little bit of wet weather. Not anything too heavy, though. Probably just want to grab an umbrella or maybe a rain jacket if you're planning on spending time out and about this evening. It's not going to be a super heavy rain, though. Dry Tech camera at the Ember Center in Ocean City. Cloudy skies out the door in Ocean City. We've been seeing a few passing showers there in OC. Temp sitting right around 45 degrees. We can see that on our live radar. There we go, right around Ocean City, Ocean Pines, Berlin area. One of those rain showers passing through. Near Willard's, the very light probably more drizzle passing through that area. That is going to be moving up towards Bethany Beach, Fenwick Island area. And we're just going to continue with these passing showers, light showers, throughout the evening hours as this area of low pressure starts to pull away. Temperature-wise, we're going to stay in the 40s throughout the evening hours. So a little bit of wet weather, cool temps. So probably want to grab a jacket, at least a rain jacket if you are spending any time outside.
Thank you, Al. And for more weather updates, which you might need this coming week, make sure you pull out your phone, scan the QR code for our First Alert weather app. You can download the app. It is free, and it's going to get you all the weather updates you need. New in Lewis, according to the city's website, dredging on the Lewis-Rehoboth Canal, which was scheduled to be completed by the end of December, that has been pushed back. In a post on the city's website, it states that Dredge will continue to work through the end of January with daily operations from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Dredging has not been completed in the canal since 2002. Engineers say dredging is necessary for safety purposes.
The Fenwick Island Environmental Committee meeting will be holding a meeting next week, providing several different updates for the town. According to the agenda, there will be an update on offshore wind, as well as an update on the pollinator garden. The committee will also be talking about Earth Day planning. That's scheduled for January 10th, 9 a.m. at Town Hall.
Sticking in Fenwick Island, the town is tackling what it calls residential concerns. According to the agenda, there will be a discussion on state parks, as well as dark skies initiatives in the town. Those are for lower light pollution. This meeting is set for January 8th at 10 a.m. at Town Hall.
Parking in Rehoboth will be in the spotlight next week. On January 9th, the city is discussing parking recommendations that were presented by the Rossi Group in December. Some including installing yield to pedestrian signs on Rehoboth Avenue and walk your bike markings on sidewalks.
Also in Rehoboth, the discussion of an agreement with U.S. Wind. According to the city's agenda, the city will discuss the possibility of signing on to a community benefits agreement between U.S. Wind, Inc. and the city of Rehoboth Beach, which would be through a stream of annual payments over 20 years. It would be worth $2 million. This meeting is slated for Monday, January 8th at 9 a.m.
Tiny homes are back up for discussion in Lewis this week. The Housing Committee is meeting to talk about small units like garage apartments. Those are apartments, over garages or even basements or separate sheds. Now, the meeting to discuss all of that scheduled for 4 p.m. January 3rd at Lewis City Hall.
Also in Lewis this week, the Historical Preservation Architectural Review Commission is hosting a meeting. According to the commission's agenda, there will be an update on replacing damaged historic district signs. There will also be an update on the endangered buildings list. This meeting is set for Thursday, January 4th at 6 p.m.
Happening in Ellendale this Saturday, the town's election for town council. That's going to happen at Town Hall from 1 to 7 p.m. And 3 seats are open with 2-year terms for each. Before the election, Ellendale will be holding a Meet the Candidates event on January 3rd at the Ellendale Fire Hall from 6 to 8 p.m.
Whether you're looking to get in shape or maybe drink less, another new year means another chance to meet your goals. But as CoastTV reporter Tori Seagrave shows us, your resolution has more of an impact on local businesses than you might think.
Breaking a sweat on the treadmill or cutting back on the booze. The new year is all about becoming a new you. And businesses like Midway Fitness say hundreds join at the beginning of the month.
Our summer people, we don't see them because they work in a restaurant or they're just away or busy outside, and then they tend to come back right also around the same time. So I think sometimes we have the January effect, and then some of our regulars that have just, now that it's cold, they're not running outside, they're back.
Even liquor stores see an uptick in sales thanks to the holiday.
Champagne is top of the list because of the New Year, as you know. And we have, as you see, we have a lot of champagne. So we're expecting to go more and more than the last year.
But resolutions are hard to keep. The gym here says that people who begin a membership in January tend to stop coming after about 2 months. And at Lewis Wine and Spirits, people who are trying to drink less alcohol tend to only keep that habit for a couple of weeks. However, Patel says trends like non-alcoholic drinks have made it easier for people looking to sober up.
So, and we sell a lot of non-alcoholic champagne, beer, and so it's going to be there, here and there. But yeah, People are going to take resolution end of the new year. Nobody's resists without drinking, you know.
Finding ways to stick to the new you this new year. So whether your New Year's resolution lasts 1 month, 1 week, or just one day, there's a whole new year ahead to make those better changes for yourself while supporting local businesses. I'm Tori Seagraves in Lewis, Coast TV News.
And this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how successful are you with your resolutions? Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour.
At 5 o'clock, a lot of people said they don't set them, but this has changed now. 25% say they complete those resolutions. 60% say they don't set them. It was around 80%.
It was around 80 earlier, so that is a big shift. Could change again. If you want to vote, if you want to get involved, easy to do. Just go to coasttvnews.com or use our Coast TV mobile app, and I'll have updated results for you later in the newscast.
Happening now, water meter replacement in Berlin. According to the town, smart water meters help identify leaks earlier. They help optimize the water supply, and they help save water, money, and prevent damage. The town says meters will be replaced beginning January 2nd, Monday through Friday. Replacement typically takes about 15 to 30 minutes. We have a lot more news to get to on this first day of 2024.
Dewey Beach's beautification, how the marketing committee is looking to refurbish the town.
Well, wet weather's moving through Delmarva this evening, and it's not the only chance of rain this week. I'll have your rainy forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
At first, plunging into the new year on a chilly note. Oh yeah, we have that in just 60 seconds.
Welcome to Toyotathon.
Hi, I want a new Toyota for a weekend getaway. You know, recharge from the holidays.
Perfect. We've got new vehicles arriving daily.
Excuse me. I have got a truckload of new Toyotas out front.
A truckload of new Toyotas? Check it out.
Wait, come on, man. I want one.
Something I said?
Yes.
Buy a Tacoma with special 3.99% financing for up to 72 months. Or get a Tundra with a Toyotathon special $1,000 Toyota down payment cash.
Toyotathon ends January 2nd.
Toyota, let's go places.
Homeowners frequently face unexpected heating and air conditioning expenses at the most inconvenient times. For a limited time, Coastal Comfort is offering a worry-free 10-year guarantee on select systems for as low as $199 a month. Customers will also receive 10 years of parts, 10 years of labor, and 10 years of maintenance, but only with Coastal Comfort. Discover peace of mind with Coastal Comfort, keeping your home comfortable and hassle-free for years to come. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer. Carrier, turn to the experts.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Plunging into the new year earlier today, some very brave beachgoers gathered in Bethany to do this, the annual Hair of the Dog Cold Plunge. By purchasing a ticket, plungers helped raise money for scholarships and grants for local students through the Quiet Resorts Charitable Foundation. One event coordinator told Coast TV seeing people start the new year in this healthy way means a lot.
What a great way to start the new year is the fact that we have people that maybe had a good time last night, enjoyed New Year's Eve, and now they're coming out to do something healthy for themselves. And so that makes me feel good, just to see people doing things healthy for themselves.
Purcell says this was the 27th year the Cold Plunge was hosted there in Bethany, and every year it's so exciting seeing everybody participate.
Well, Delmarva will be looking forward to several chances of wet weather over the next week. I'll be tracking all those storms coming up just after the break.
The savings celebration continues. Johnny Janosik's New Year's sale is extended. Get an extra 20% off our everyday low prices or choose 0% APR for 60 months. But the New Year's sale must end Monday at Johnny Janosik.
At Spicer Brothers, we're not just about installing roofs. We're about protection, durability, and peace of mind. Our team of skilled professionals can install your last roof using the highest quality materials in as little as 1 day. And we make it easy with on-site design and digital proposal.
And right now, save $1,000 off your new roof. Plus, have peace of mind with our Platinum Plus lifetime warranty. And the best part, enjoy no interest and no payments for 18 months.
Call today and schedule your free in-home consultation because you deserve the best.
Some people will stop at nothing to get your stuff. Get solid security and protect yourself from theft, fire, and accidents with American-made Rhino at Southern States in Milford. Experience peace of mind with financing available when you buy local from the only Rhino dealer on Delmarva. They'll deliver and set it up for you too. Ask about Rhino's Thank You for Your Service rebate program. Protect your stuff with Rhino. Everything else is just storage. Securing Delmarva one safe at a time. Southern States of Milford.
Is the name of your bank changing again? The Farmers Bank of Willards has been a local independent bank for nearly 100 years. When you bank local, your money stays here in our community, where it benefits our local businesses, farms, and families. The Farmers Bank has real people ready to help and world-class features like our free mobile banking app with Lock-It debit card security, a Smart Cents savings program, and free checking with no minimum balance. Stop paying extra fees and switch to the Farmers Bank of Willards, where people matter.
Our biggest sale of the year is back at Pohanka Volkswagen. It's Pohankathon. Our best offers start now on every new vehicle in stock, including Jetta, Arteon, and ID4. Take advantage of Volkswagen Sign, then drive leases on a new 2024 Tiguan. Get low 72-month financing on new Atlas, Tiguan, or Taos. Then get through the holidays by making no car payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings are here. It's all happening now during Pohankathon at Pohanka Volkswagen of Salisbury.
The savings celebration continues. Johnny Janosik's New Year's sale is extended. Get an extra 20% off our everyday low prices or choose 0% APR for 60 months. But the New Year's sale must end Monday at Johnny Janosik.
We have a lot of wet weather on the way to the coast over the next week to 10 days. This evening, that first shot of that wet weather, as I take a live look out on our Orsted camera in West Ocean City, you can see a couple raindrops there on the camera. Temp sitting right around 45 degrees in West Ocean City. And we can see on our live radar, there's that shower that is producing that rain on that camera. And we're going to continue with these very light rain showers passing through the region over the next several hours. It's all associated with an area of low pressure that is getting going off our coast. That is going to continue to result in these rain showers swinging through. It clears out, though, by about midnight, and then we're actually going to be dry and sunny by tomorrow morning. Take a look at this on our futurecast. Rain's gone by midnight. Clouds still hanging around, but by 7 a.m., clouds are gone. Sun is shining. It's going to be cold, though. It's going to be pretty chilly. So if you're heading back to work after all those long holidays off, or you're heading back to school, a lot of teachers, a lot of students heading back to school tomorrow, you're going to want to bundle up as those temps fall into near 30 degrees. Tomorrow afternoon is going to be chilly, so you're going to want to keep that jacket, keep that winter coat handy all day long, as temps, they're only going to warm up into the low to mid 40s tomorrow afternoon. Stays with that sunshine on Wednesday. It does get a little bit warmer, though. And then once we get towards Thursday, there we go. The clouds start to increase again. This is another area of low pressure that is going to start to pass up towards our area. Going to be very weak, so we're only expecting some very light rain showers, maybe even a few snowflakes mixing in. It's going to be quick hitting. It clears out of the area by late Thursday. And then here's our big storm system as we head towards the weekend. A large area of low pressure, strong area of low pressure is going to pass right around Delmarva. The exact track, that's going to determine where a rain-snow line sets up. Right now, the clear thing is that it's most likely going to pass in an area that results in the snow staying well to our north and west. So right now, it looks like it's going to be a mainly rain and wind event. The big reason why is this. Take a look at this. These are the winds. With these arrows are the winds. Rain snow line well to our northwest. So if you're heading up towards D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, maybe even northern Delaware over the weekend, keep an eye on this storm for the threat of snow. Here in Delmarva, we got to keep an eye on it for the threat of rain, for the threat of wind, for the threat of coastal issues. The reason why I'm not super concerned with snow right now is due to these arrows coming directly out of the east as the storm moves through. Those easterly winds passing directly over this. These are our water temperatures just off our coast, up to 50 degrees. That is 5, 6, 7 degrees above the average water temperature this time of year. So 50 east winds coming off a 50-degree ocean. It's going to be very difficult for those temperatures to drop enough for that to fall as snow. So right now, it is expected to be just all rain as we head into the weekend. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Dry and chilly the next couple of days. Rain showers on Thursday, and then that big rain and wind event this weekend.
Alex, thank you. Beautification in Dewey. On Tuesday, January 16th, the Marketing Committee is holding a meeting to discuss and possibly vote to recommend a Dewey in Bloom project to town commissioners as part of the town's beautification. That will be held at the Dewey Beach Life Saving Station at 5:30 p.m.
In health news, learning lessons from COVID-19. The Lewis Public Library is hosting Dr. James W. LeDuc, who is retired from the CDC, for a discussion on national and international lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic. This meeting will take place over Zoom on January 9th from 5 to 6 p.m. There will be a second session. That one's going to focus on lessons learned in areas in the city that were most affected by COVID, including medical care, education, and commerce. That program will also be held over Zoom on Tuesday, January 17th from 5 to 6 p.m. Details on how to sign up, those can be found on the library website.
Have you ever thought about becoming a foster parent? Well, on January 16th, the foster care coordinators for the Delaware Division of Family Services will be holding a virtual information session from 6 to 9 p.m. That's for individuals and couples who are interested in becoming foster parents in Sussex and Kent County. You can register for the event on the state's website.
Happening now in Dagsboro, the town currently has an open voluntary position for the Planning and Zoning Commission. The qualification for this position is that the applicants must be a resident or property owner in the town for at least 3 years. If you're interested in this position, an application can be found on the town's website, and applications must be received at the Dagsboro Town Hall no later than Tuesday, January 16th at 4:30 p.m. to be considered.
As the holiday season is now wrapping up, the town of Berlin is lending a hand with Christmas tree collections. People in town are encouraged to place undecorated trees outside by curbs by 6 a.m. on January 3rd and January 10th. The town says trees should not be in trash bags. Artificial trees will not be collected.
We love decorating for the holidays and seeing your homes. We've seen a lot of great ones this year. Take a look at your screen. We've got a great holiday house from Gina Peaks in Milford. Happy New Year and thank you for sharing. And today was the last day to share homes, so thank you all to those who shared their festive holiday houses this season to Coast TV News.
Soaring Over the Shore is brought to you by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Full of rich history and now a beautiful place for the entire community to enjoy, Canal Front Park is a fixture in the first town in the first state. 3 acres are home to 22 dock slips, scenic overlooks, a playground, and history with the lightship overfalls. For many in Lewis, the waterfront walkways and greenery offer a bit of peace and quiet, even on busy summer days. Though during peak season, Canal Front Park is home to movies, concerts, and even yoga. This has been a social site since 1631, when the earliest Dutch settlers built their homes and fishermen launched their ships here. Now it's a place to stay healthy and social, with Little League, basketball, tennis, and pickleball, plenty of places to enjoy waterfront life at Lewis, whether you're on the water or adjacent to it.
At Morse Roofing and Siding, we feel our team is the best. From our estimators, production and admin management, to our installers and owners, we strive to provide a quality product at an affordable price with exceptional customer service every time.
Hi, I'm Tom Morse.
And I'm Tommy K. Morse.
We are your local family and veteran-owned home exterior renovation contractor right here in Dagsboro, Delaware.
Serving Sussex County.
There's good.
There's better. And then there's Morse.
Late Night with Seth Meyers. Late nights on Coast TV.
Right now at Ashley, get 0% interest for 60 months on select best-selling mattresses. And visit your local Ashley store to experience our test rest and learn about savings options throughout the store with qualifying mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com today.
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Right now at Ashley, get 0% interest for 60 months on select best-selling mattresses. And visit your local Ashley store to experience our test rest and learn about savings options throughout the store with qualifying mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com today.
It's time to experience an extraordinary lineup of entertainment at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center. Enjoy performances by the Four Phantoms in concert on February 4th, Wheel of Fortune Live on February 29th, The Simon and Garfunkel Story March 18th, and The Price is Right Live on April 1st. The excitement is building, and now it's your turn to be a part of it. Secure your seats at ococean.com/pack and join us for the most amazing season yet. Don't miss out. Come experience the magic of live performances all in one place at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center. See you there.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Do you have an eye for design? The Indian River Life Saving Station at Delaware Seashore State Park will be holding a sea glass jewelry making class this Saturday. You can make a simple sea glass pendant using a few basic wire wrap techniques. You can sign up for this event on the Delaware State Park's website.
Coming up new on Coast TV News at 11, achieving your financial goals. Delaware ranks near the top of the list, Maryland a little further down. That story and more on Coast TV News at 11.
We're tracking a little bit of wet weather passing through the region this evening as I take a live look out on a dry tech camera at the Ember Center. These rain showers going to be clearing out of the area by about 10 p.m. this evening, and then sunshine returns tomorrow. It is going to be chilly though as temps only climb up into the low to mid 40s. More rain on the way as we head later in the week. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast shows some rain showers on Thursday. That could mix with a few wet snowflakes. Nothing that's that big of a deal. Friday, we're dry. It is going to be cold. 38 degrees for that high this weekend. Big time storm on the way. Right now looks like rain, wind, coastal issues. We'll be tracking that all week. And then again, as we head towards next week, we have another chance of wet weather by next Tuesday.
Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, for more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.